Welcome to Trojan Poetry. We're back with another special Trojan Poetry Mustang edition. We're here with our special guest, Joette from South High here in Downers Grove. And we are here to read a poem that John picked out. So Joette and I haven't seen it. Nope. And John's going to tear into it right now.
All right, this is called Backyard by Carl Sandburg. Shine on, O moon of summer. Shine to the leaves of grass, catalpa, and oak, all silver under your rain tonight. An Italian boy is sending songs to you tonight from an accordion. A Polish boy is out with his best girl. They marry next month. Tonight, they are throwing you kisses. An old man next door is dreaming over a sheen that sits in a cherry tree in his backyard. The clocks say I must go. I stay here sitting on the back porch drinking white thoughts you rain down. Shine on, O moon, shake out more and more silver changes. All right, so I have a confession to make. Mike has seen this poem before because...
I thought about that as we were reading this.
At the very beginning of Trojan Poetry, we actually made some practice versions. And this was one of the practice poems.
They will never be seen by the public.
No, in the Blu-ray DVD. Yeah. So by the time we finally got around to being good at this, it wasn't summer anymore. So I was like, I'll wait to bring it back. When it's summer.
I see what you did here.
Yeah. And looking at the poem 10 months later.
Yeah, I still have no idea. I mean, I'm the same clueless level.
Well, but there's a pattern of the moon is white, a lot of white,
and silver.
White and silver. It's all about the effect of the moon, right? Because you have people marrying and throwing kisses, drinking white thoughts. I like drinking white thoughts.
That's a really cool image.
And I guess...
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, the reason I picked it, and originally the reason it was the first poem that I had picked many, many moons ago, was I think this is like the beautiful, perfect idea of what summer should be like. And like I said at the time, I would want to live in this poem, right? In this beautiful backyard that's just shimmering and silver, and it's full of romance with people, playing the accordion.
I mean, it doesn't get more romantic.
People getting married and kissing, throwing kisses to the moon. There's an old man dreaming about a cherry tree. I don't even know what a cherry tree looks like exactly, but I just think this is where I would like if I could live in a poem, I think this would be it, right? The moon is just this magical force that makes everything beautiful.
Yeah, and I think the whole poem is I can picture it. It's just beautiful imagery, and it's all positive, except for, and I don't know if this is negative necessarily. It says the clocks say I must go. I stay here sitting, shine on, O moon, shake out more and more silver changes. I was kind of confused by that. It seems like, the clocks are a negative, right? The moon is in this whole dreamlike situation, but then in reality, he has to leave this dream and he has to go.
No, he doesn't.
I don't think
he
so.
wants to stay.
He wants to stay.
He's going to stay.
Let him stay.
He must go.
But the clock, the mechanical, the outside real world thing says I must go. The moon, nature, evolution is going to keep here and shake out more and more silver changes, right?
Right. I want silver changes, right? I want like the whole world to be transformed into silver, moonlit.
The magic that can happen when it's a full moon. It's special.
He's playing the accordion.
Especially a summer full moon.
For God's sake.
I mean, and it's...
The other thing that I noticed was the old man next door dreaming over a sheen that sits in a cherry tree in his backyard. So is the guy floating because he's in the sheen that's over the cherry tree, or that sits in the cherry tree?
I mean, I thought I knew what a sheen was, but here...
Sheen is like a shimmer, right?
Well, that's what I thought, but dreaming over a sheen that sits in a cherry tree.
So is he physically like floating over the sheen and over the tree, or is he dreaming about the sheen?
We're dreaming like he's inspired by. There's a sheen in the cherry tree, kind of a shimmering, and he's inspiring him to dream. Yeah. That's how I took it.
That's much more boring. I want the guy floating in the air in my dream. I mean, that's...
Okay. In your world, that can happen.
While somebody plays the accordion.
Right. Exactly.
And it's sending the moon songs, right? An Italian boy is sending
Yeah.
songs to you, moon,
Yeah.
from an accordion. And so talking about the power of the moon, right? Because why else are you sending the moon songs but to get
And I even
something
get the
back?
sense that it's like in a kind of a backyard where there's multiple backyards connected, like in a city, and you kind of just have a whole community out enjoying the moon.
Out on the back stoop.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a beautiful poem.
It does. It transports you into this moment. I'm there. I can picture it.
Well, and I like the silver in the first, all silver in your rain tonight, silver in the first stanza, silver changes, silver under your rain, and the idea of rain, R-A-I-N, here, but if you were to hear it, rain like kingdom, right? And the way the moon does control and has controlled and affects us and all that kind of thing. And poetry, it's not to be read silently, it's to be read out loud. That's why you guys do this. And so I think he's playing with that word, and then...
Well, just the idea that the moon's raining down, right? It's not literally raining, but the moon's light is raining is a cool kind of change, right? He's playing with that.
Yeah.
And the rain as a king goes back to your idea in the second stanza, how they're like making offerings to the moon, right? It's like a god or goddess that's raining over that scene.
Now, leaves of grass... Right? Yeah. So that whole book of poetry called Leaves of Grass, I don't think it's
I'm not sure if John is really into Whitman, though. We're not supposed to mention Whitman on the show.
I didn't know. You didn't tell me the rules. Okay, I'm sorry.
Could be a text-to-text connection you
Maybe.
just made there, Joanne.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I don't know if there's much more to say. It's a beautiful poem.
It's beautiful.
I agree.
And I like to say catalpa.
Yeah, right?
It's a fun
That's
word.
a great word.
It's a fun
That's a great word. All right, well, thanks for watching. Please join the conversation in the comments on YouTube or on Twitter at Trojan Poetry DGN. Also, check out our website at trojanpoetrydgn.blogspot.com. And Joette, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for being here.